Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Several analysts have predicted what's to come for XRP, and I'm going to share their thoughts with you. One of these analysts claims that XRP is trying to mimic a move that happened in 2021. There was no new XRP all-time high in 2021, I notice now. On the other hand, when I look at the chart and think about where we started from, which is not bad at all, I can see that if you make that move, it will make sense. That's why we can potentially reach XRP, which is far more than $1. If XRP is going to lag behind the market, then a $1 price tag when it initially launches is probably merely to get things rolling. Through all of history, it has. When it disappears, it disappears. I should preface this by saying that I come from absolutely no financial background. Do not take my financial advice as gospel. Also, under no circumstances should you invest in or trade a product due of I'll admit it, I'm merely a curious bystander who enjoys dabbling in the world of cryptocurrency through the creation of casual YouTube videos. Oh, and for pure entertainment's sake. It is now 3:33 a.m. Central Time while I am recording this video. That is, indeed, the content that I perused on Friday, April 26, 2024. The fact that we're nearly halfway through the year is mind-boggling. Now that we're halfway through the year, it's obvious that the bulk of 2024 will take place in the latter half. The year 2024 has been great fun, despite the setbacks that everyone is afraid about. The greatest is yet to come, though, and I'll tell you about it. This XRP is currently worth $64,427 or 52.5% of a Bitcoin. The markets have been fluctuating recently, and if you ask several chart analysts the same question, what range is it ranging within? You'll get slightly different replies, even if they all agree that it's a genial range. Let it be said that the price of Bitcoin, which is currently around $60,000 to $70,000, is not going to remain there for long. The idea that the bull run has ended doesn't make sense to me. Nobody seems to be asking for that, to be honest. The real question isn't whether or not Bitcoin will continue to gain market domination, rather, it's when exactly this will begin to trend upward. When that happens, altcoins really start to shine. Over here. On a scale from 0 to 100, crypto's fear and greed index is 70. The market is still experiencing greed, albeit moderate greed, at the moment. Here's a post made by Blunts, a chart analyst. A Bitcoin USD chart is all this is. Additionally, he mentioned that he is still willing to take a chance on perspective, thinking creatively at an all-time high, and in the next week or two. And he's making a note of the fact that this chart looks a lot like the one we just came out of. Because of it, SAW shifted to the upside. So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. However, he has stated his expectation in writing. It takes courage to speak your mind, particularly as a chart guy. When you're wrong, people will forcefully correct you. That's why it's to my great relief that I'm not a chart man. I admire those who work as chart analysts, but I just don't see the point in it because I find charting itself to be really dull. The 1 to 2 weeks we've witnessed thus far suggest that the wait might be shortening. Not to mention the founding duo of Glassnode, an analytics company that operates on the blockchain. The consensus seems to be that an upward trend is what's most likely to occur. Even if you're just interested in XRP and don't care about large coin, you should still pay attention to the direction of Bitcoin's price movement because it sets the market trend. This Glassnode co-founder said indication that tipped off the January rally flashing bullish signal, which is why the inflection point rises up like this for Bitcoin to search. Very good. One important indicator is suddenly flashing bullish again for Bitcoin, according to the owners of the analytics website Glassnode. Plus knows Jen Happel and Yen Ullman, who go by the Neogen Tropic account on social media site X, have stated that an indicator that forecast Bitcoin's huge surge to start the year may now be indicating another significant move to the upside is about to happen. Plus, a quotation from with the MACD, Moving Average Convergence Divergence, crossover in January 2020, Bitcoin is poised for its next significant upward rise. Bitcoin hit rock bottom after emerging from a descending wedge in MACD. This, in turn, led to a bullish crossover on April 19, 2024. It is once again unclear whether a strong rise would occur now that the MACD has crossed in a favorable direction. It would appear that they are of the opinion that such is the conclusion of the quote. As a technical indicator, the BACD shows how far along a trend is. Bitcoin, according to the Analyst charts, is printing a bullish bull flag pattern, which means it is probably going to go higher. No problem at all, I'm enjoying myself in the cryptocurrency market regardless of the weather or market sentiment, but going to the baseball is definitely more exciting. Thus, I'm crossing my fingers that we resume this soon. Well, that concludes our video. Like and subscribe as usual, and feel free to leave a comment with your opinions. Coming up shortly, farewell.